Assalamu alaikum. Today's statement is titled Responding to Questioners in the Words. The statement was written by the awaited Imam Mahdi Naaser Muhammad Al-Yemani on the 1st of September 2021. And it is recited to you by one of his supporters. May Allah's peace, mercy, blessings, and the bliss of His pleasure be upon you. If vaccines are made mandatory by governments, it's alright for my supporters who had to take them lest they lose their government jobs, civilian functions, or their travel chances. And certainly sufficient for you is Allah, and He is the best disposer of affairs. And say, O Allah, keep the evil of the so-called vaccines away from us. O Allah, we bear witness that nothing would protect us from your torment but your mercy, forgiveness, and forbearance. Exalted you are, and no God worthy of worship other than you. O Allah, keep the evil of vaccines away from us by your power and strength, and protect us from the evil of your torment by your mercy. Also, make the torment befall those who turn away from following the caller to Allah with insight from His Lord, which is a great Quran, your servant and caliph on the words, Imam Mahdi Naaser Muhammad Al-Yemani. O Allah, make your severe torment befall every obstinate disbeliever who hates the caller raised by Allah to follow the path of your pleasure and to take your book, the great Quran, for judgment. O Allah, we are your weak servants who need you. We call upon you by virtue of the fact that there is no God but you, and by virtue of the fact of your mercy that you have decreed upon yourself, and by virtue of the greatness of your pleasure within to protect us from the evil of vaccines. Indeed, we are believers in your clear signs that are of the minor torment, exactly as clarified by Allah's Caliph Al-Mahdi, who has detailed them thoroughly in a series of statements that tackle Corona and its well-concealed secret within the strains of the blood Bauda, which is mentioned in the clear verses of the great Quran. O Allah, protect us from the evil of all the signs of your torment, and the evil of the greatest torment, which is the night of the passing of planet Saqar, that waves to mankind at the horizon before the day of meeting. Anyways, all my beloved supporters in Allah's love, be truthful with Allah and with yourselves, because each of you is aware that Allah knows what is within yourselves. So be aware. Indeed, however, Allah knows that they believe in Allah's signs in regards to the war of the blood Bauda, a challenge similitude in the great Quran that is of Allah's minor torment short of the greater torment, an admonition from Lord of the words with the minor torment, short of the greater torment. Perhaps they may turn to Allah in repentance to follow the straight path with insight from their Lord, which is a true clarification of the great Quran. Let them know that Allah knows what is within yourselves. If you are truly obliged by governments to take the vaccine, hence there is no sin upon you, since you are in the same position of those who are forced by necessity due to the rules of your universities, government jobs, and civilian functions, and sufficient is Allah, and He is the best disposer of affairs. And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Surely He shall protect you from His evil and the torment of Corona. And give tidings of a new and severe COVID to the words, in addition to the increasing war intensity from Allah aerially, nautically, and terrestrially in regards to the so-called natural disasters. May Allah put a seal upon their hearts because they do not believe no matter what. Also, a new supporting force shall be added to His minor soldiers. Moreover, give the word tidings of the planetoid of Ar-Rajifa and what is coming after it, or planet Saqar, that shall come before the other signs of the minor torment. Hence Allah hastens the greater torment for the wrongdoers, which is planet Saqar, that will come to the earth from its south side, blocking the southeastern and southwestern sides when it rises. As for the reason of hastening the planet of the greater torment of all mankind cities is because they have disbelieved in all of Allah's signs of the minor torment. And no matter how many times did Allah's Caliph Al-Mahdi, Naaser Muhammad Al-Yemani warn them from each and every single new and severe supporting force added to the torment of the so-called coronavirus, atheists among them say that this is natural and is not among forewarning signs of torment from Allah but known epidemiological mutations. They surely have fooled people and they believe them in return that mutations are declining due to the pandemic's frailty if it were truly a mere pandemic that shall pass and not a lifelong ongoing torment. Also, they warned them of Allah's minor torment of increasing floods of pouring water, fragments of mountains of hailstones, thunderbolts, drowning volcanoes, and fiery whirlwinds that will burn the green forests of mankind until it reaches their homes, in addition to a destructive spiral hurricane of wind and a derecho, which is the strongest in power, the devastating straight-line storm wind of severe coldness. They would say it is expected due to the global warming, but they are liars. But it is due to the approach of planet Saqar and its effect on the sun and the earth, and they will know when planet Saqar ambushes them that I am verily truthful. Hence they would be in great terror and say, "We have believed in its existence." Then Allah shall seize from a near place the wrongdoing people who are turning away from following the truth, the enemies of Lord of the words. And He torments the astray ones, then guides them to the straight path only if they ask Allah by virtue of the fact that there is no God but Him, and by virtue of His mercy which He decreed upon Himself. Perhaps Allah bestows His mercy upon them, and removes the torment of the planet of torment from upon them after their hair turns grey out of the planet's terror, so that they follow His great book, and obey Allah and His Caliph on the words. Indeed, Allah will save His true allies, and there will be no fear concerning them, nor will they grieve. Peace be upon the messengers, and praise to Allah, Lord of the words, your brother, Allah's Caliph and servant, Imam Mahdi, Naaser Muhammad Al-Yemani. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.